This show originated with me and Anthony Panino and Elizabeth Ingram sitting at a bar having drinks. And Tony said to me, well, let me ask you something. What is your favorite genre? And I said, Westerns, hands down. And he had told me about the fact that there was actually, in 1916, during the Easter Rebellion, that people had actually fled Ireland. In the middle, World War I is building up and happening. We've got Mexico's in the midst of its revolution. Ireland is in turmoil, and all these Irish people fled, and some even came to Mexico or the United States, what have you. And all of a sudden, we had this idea. It was, well, what if we take a female Irish Republican Army soldier, terrorists, for some people call it terrorist, some people call it freedom fighter, and what if she fell in love with somebody in Mexico who wasn't a revolutionary, somebody who was a doctor? And then the journey of these two characters and how they switch in their pendulum, where one who starts out being the hardcore revolutionary ends up becoming a romantic, an idealist, who believes in love again. Where you take somebody who does believe in love, who does already believe in music and helping people, changes into a revolutionary, into a cold-blooded killer. And we thought it would be a great background. And when we started to do the research on Ireland and Mexico, the cultures, what we discovered was that instead of having differences, most of the two cultures are so similar. It's quite shocking. Even the flags, if you look at the flags, are so similar. Both have a love of music, a love of dancing, a love of life. Both have very violent pasts and dealing with people conquering, and so it was just kind of interesting how a story that started out as an idea of a love story actually became a love story between two cultures. And this is actually one of 5 in a cycle that we've created. With all this history, we realized that with all this knowledge and all this wonderful background, that we actually have the makings of 5 plays. And this is the 3rd in a cycle of 5 that we're developing.